Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Green. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him looking. One down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nope. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Pete Alonso.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman Pete
And now it's the polar
Alonso.
bear, Pete Alonso. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And this is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And down on strikes. And that is that. Mets strand 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso takes it himself, and a quick out, number one. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Spencer Steer.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guy's behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Spencer Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, bases empty.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Fouled off left side. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Green, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Right down the chute, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
96.
Oh, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Jeff McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting 7, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Second inning here, no score. This one chopped up the middle. De La Cruz. That ends the frame. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. There's the strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Oh, 2 now. And that one hammered way back there. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out. Runner at second. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy.
That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Catcher,
Pinto now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, second baseman,
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Pinto off of first with 2 away. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. him looking. That's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Green back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Foul ball there. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a foul ball. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Juan Soto. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Winker. He'll score, and they've tied it. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Candelario on to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Stewart Fairchild.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jake Fraley. The next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fastball is outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Makes the catch, inning over. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Fraley getting an angle on it. They got it for out number 2. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. And it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Up and
Ball
in. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a blueprint behind third right there. That's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the slider catches the zone. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And a swing and a miss.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career. You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Soto racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The Reds down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. He goes down looking.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Benson batting for the second time, And that's strike one. That one outside. And that is ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250. Reds down in order. And they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Popped in the air, left field. Fraley should have it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time.
That pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score. The tag at third, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Reds 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
He's got it. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Pinto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Taylor moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, and they still trail it here 3-1.
We're back,
and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Tony Santillan.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now Francisco Alvarez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Santillan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow getting loose as well. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Man at first, one away.
Ball one.
Goes down looking.
Now batting center fielder,
and now
Tyrone
Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, center field. Fairchild settles underneath it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Stuart Fairchild. Fought off foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
For the Reds, left fielder, Jake Fraley.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. That's in there. That's strike one. The Mets leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Into center. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Fly ball down the line, and a base hit, and he boots it. Runner around third. He'll score easily.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Now it just comes down to some situational hitting with the tying run at third.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike two. Ground ball, Alonso. Steps on first for the out.
Here we go, tie game. That's situational hitting right there. Good job of putting the ball in play.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Cincinnati, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Santillan back to work. Swings and misses. Strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Fraley hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco
Lindor. 1 for 3. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. The first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's Juan Soto.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And that's outside. 1-0. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Candelario. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Will Benson.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That just misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Now batting,
Christian Encarnacion Strand getting ready to hit.
Strand.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Rene Pinto.
And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. Just missed. Misses inside, and it's 2-0. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Stewart Fairchild
swings through it for strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Staumont.
Now pitching for
Should
the
be a
Reds.
good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed
Josh
bats so far
Staumont.
this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Alonso swings through it for strike 1.
the count.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Brett Beatty. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Nice curveball for a strike. That misses, and the count is 1-1. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Throw to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Stamont, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. This one in the air. De La Cruz sizing this one up, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 3-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on the bottom of the 8th at the plate, Jake Fraley.
Now pitching for New York,
Paul Blackburn takes over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Say goodbye to that one. He hammers one out to right. It's his 8th home run of the year. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
And the batter now, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch misses. Hit in the air left field. Nimmo. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Mets.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back, and here comes the
Number
closer,
15.
Emilio Pagan.
Emilio
He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the catcher
Leading
for the
off
Mets,
for the
Francisco
Mets, catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Swings and misses. Strike
0-1.
one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
0-2
two
now.
strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Benson coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And the batter now, Jesse Winker. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Fairchild squeezes it, and there's two away. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Starling Marte.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Mets down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.